the workshop.
Hey, Saurav.
Hi,
Hi,
hi
Sharaf.
guys. Hi guys. Uh, yeah. So as you all know, this is the meeting for our iteration one planning. So let's do the iteration one planning. We are team seven. Today we will be planning for iteration one, release 1.2. Each team member now will introduce themselves. After me, I am Saurav, and I am an agile customer of this project. Please guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello,
Hey,
team. My name is Carlos Galdona. I'm a developer for this project.
hey guys, I'm Lakhvinder and I'm also a developer for this project.
Hello guys, I'm Yu Juan. I'm a backend developer responsible for API business logic.
Hi guys, my name is Jeremy and I'm a developer for this project.
Hi guys, my name is Deepan Jindal and I'm also the developer for this project.
Hi, I'm Kajal and I'm also the full stack developer for this project.
Uh, Kinga, you're muted. We cannot hear you.
Sorry. Hey guys, I'm
Okay.
Chen Liu, and I'm the developer of this project, and my role is a security engineer.
All right. Uh, then everybody have introduced themselves. We are a team of 8 people, and everybody is present in this meeting. So no one is absent in this meeting today. So let's continue with our meeting. And before we begin, we are all aware about our user stories and the use cases that we made on the last workshop. And we also worked on the release plan document in the last submission. So we are all aware about the iteration one user stories. So for this workshop, I have made some tables and the document where I have put all the user stories that we are supposed to complete in the iteration one. So just give me a moment while I share my screen and we will work on that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so are you guys able to see my screen now?
Yes,
Yes.
Perfect. Well, let me start with the first user story here. It says, are you guys able to see this box? Let me make it a little bigger. Yeah, this is okay. So the first user story would be like as a client, I can log in or sign up to access the platform. So this user story is a priority because if a user wants to use our platform, then he must be able to log in or sign up. So for this user story, if you have any questions, then feel free to ask.
So, how simple should be the signing up process? And should we ask like minimal information or collect more detail upfront?
I mean, for now, let's just keep it simple and minimal. Well, we can have the names and email and password, and that's all the detail we need for now. So I think that would be okay.
Right.
Okay.
Anything else?
And do we need the option to reset passwords in the version?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, it should be in there. So if a person, I mean, like a user forgets their password, then they would be able to reset it. So yeah,
Okay,
it should be there.
thank you.
Always. So does anyone have any questions regarding this user story before we start working on that one? I think we all have a good idea of these user stories since we worked on it like 6 hours workshop. So
One more
let's
question.
continue.
Yeah, I'm sorry. One more question about the user story.
Yeah.
So how should we store the user credential security?
I mean, like the password would be encrypted, and like to keep them safe, they will be encrypted. So the passwords will be safe.
So, what encryption should we use?
I mean, like for this part, maybe some developer can help me with that one, as I am an Azure customer. I need some technical assistant.
I can help you with that if everyone is okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
Go
okay
ahead.
with that.
Hey Saurav, can you give me access for editing the doc so I can just
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me stop sharing my screen. I'll give you an access because I have to go through my email. Just a moment while I give you the access of the doc. Uh, Lakwinder, I guess you would be able to make changes to the document now, I guess.
let me try. Is it
Yeah, I
bugging?
think it's
Okay.
working. Yeah. So let's go for the next phase of our project, where we divide the task. I mean, like name all the tasks, and everybody can volunteer, like what part they would like to work on, and estimate the time, that how much time they can spend after that particular time, or how much time do they think it is appropriate to complete the task. So
Let
Lakwinder
me
here
just
will
put up the
help.
tasks first.
Yeah, sure. Sure. He can help me with the technical terms here. So yeah, it would be easier. Once again, guys, it is a volunteer, so whatever task you feel or you seem fit to your role, then you're more than welcome to accept the task and work on it.
Mhm.
I'm not sure about the rows that I put in this table, so maybe you can add or remove some if those are necessary. It was just a rough structure.
Mhm. Uh, oh, you still have one more?
I think that should be all what we need for the login part.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess.
have you
So I think I would like to volunteer for the front end part, the first one, the code for the front
okay,
end login screen.
okay. So yeah, if everyone is okay with that, then Yeah, go ahead and put your name there. For now, I think maybe we can put a short letters like first letter of our name, so it would be much easier and faster. Later we can update this document.
Yeah, I agree.
So for now, just put the first letter of your name. So whatever task you seem fit to your role, then yeah, just let us know so we can put your names here. And while you choose a task, I also think of the estimation time, that how much time will it take to complete this task, and we can put those hours here as well.
I think I can complete this task in 1 hour.
All right. Okay, then 1 hour it is. This actual column is for the after part. Like once we're done with the coding, then we can put the actual time spent on those tasks. Here is just the estimation.
All right.
So yeah,
So
any
any
volunteer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
go ahead.
do backend. I can do that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm also a volunteer for the backend.
Great,
Okay.
we both
So
can.
I can
okay,
make the database schema.
I think
okay,
this is a very heavy part, so if there is someone to support, yeah, that would be very okay for me.
okay. That's
So,
good. It means just put the first letter of your name, so it will be much faster since we have 16 user stories and the time frame of this workshop is 1.5 hours. So we would like to keep it short and simple.
maybe,
Okay, I can do
what do you
implement logging
think?
API.
Okay.
I also may do it like 2 hours.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's
So
fine.
okay, okay. Any volunteer for these SQL login
Uh,
queries?
I think I can do document logging functionality and help.
Okay, so I'll just put G here as the first letter of your name.
Mm-hmm. And I believe like around 2 hours to estimate.
All right. So let's put 2 here. 2 hours. It is. So now,
And yeah, I can do all the API integrations. Maybe it will take
perfect,
1.5 hours, let's say 2.
perfect, perfect. So I think all the roles like the code front end, code back end, login, SQL login queries, implement login
ભલે
API,
જાણવું
chicken
પણ તું હુઈ
API.
જાજે બરાબર પણ તું હુઈ જાજે.
Yeah. So all the roles are assigned here, and also the time is estimated. Let's move on to the next story here. So the next story is about the as a client. I can browse services by category, location, and price. So about this part of user story, if you guys have any question, please feel free to ask.
How will the category be structured? Would they be provided like or user generated?
I mean, like for now, we will have predefined categories, and for the future part, I think we can discuss it later. For now, I think it's okay to predefine categories, some of the categories.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
uh, sh should the
Then go ahead.
search be like case sensitive or case insensitive?
As far as I believe, like it would be much more convenient and user friendly if it is insensitive.
All right.
So I think, yeah. So I think the case insensitive will be okay and more user friendly for the web app. Any other questions? No
Is
more questions?
there, I have also one question.
Yeah, go
Like,
ahead.
what about like optimizing the search queries?
I
Like
mean,
how
like,
we will optimize the search queries for like better performance?
we can optimize search queries based on the criteria, the categories and the sorting filters that we have already.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would be much easier with those functions that we implement in our web application.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, just one question.
Yeah,
Should we
sure.
allow partial search terms or should we use type-full words?
Oh, I get your point. For the partial search terms, it would be if we enter the first few words of the thing that we're looking for, then it will represent. Yeah, so I think it would be much user friendly if we're using the partial match. It would be a great idea and more user friendly. Does anyone have any questions, or should we continue with the tasks that we are going to have for this user story?
It's all good.
Clear.
Okay, then yeah, and Lucky here can help me with the
All right, I
technical
think
terms.
we're gonna have some. I can copy paste some of the tasks because
Yeah, sure.
we'll just have the scene. In meantime, guys, you can volunteer for the task. It's going to be a search, right?
Yeah, just put the first letter of your name there, or maybe tell us so we can do that and
I
estimate your
I
time as
think
well.
I can handle all the front end tasks.
Yeah, fine.
Lucky, you need to change the third one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm changing. I'll just copy paste it from the upper parts.
Yeah, so guys, when you have the time, then think about the.
For me, it will be the same time.
I can do the same task.
Sure.
Yeah, implement search API endpoints.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, just put your first letter, or maybe write your name if you're okay with that, and also
Yeah.
estimate your time.
I believe
I
I can
think
also do the
it's the,
same
it's
one.
the it's the same time. Yeah,
Okay.
2
I
hours.
still choose red and circle.
Sorry,
So yeah, we have 4 tasks assigned for the front end. Lucky. Yeah. What about
Again,
the
I
document
think
search functionality?
I'll
Any volunteer?
take around 2 hours for completing this task.
All right. How about the
um,
document search functionality? This part right here.
I believe I could do this one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're okay with it, then yeah, I'll put the first letter. And how about the time? How much
2
time do you
hours,
think is
2
fine?
hours
Perfect.
maximum.
All right. So yeah, all of the tasks for the user story 2 are assigned. So let's move on to the next one. Let's take it to the next page. Yeah. Yep. So the third user story is as a client, I can view profiles with ratings, skills, and availability. So yeah, when a user books their service, they should be able to eligible to able to see the profile of the service provider so that they can see and decide which service provider to select. So if you guys have any questions about this part, please feel free to ask.
So should the profiles be like display the full name and the email as well?
The purpose of our platform is to engage there since we already have the chat option there. So I think the email option would be not in favor of the application. So for the privacy reasons as well, the name should be enough for that.
All right.
And how often should availability be updated?
The availability is the thing that a service provider can work with, and they should be able to manually edit that so that like what time they're available to work or what time they're not. So I think it should be manually updated whenever they feel like updated. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And also the clients will have the opportunity to report fake profiles.
Yeah, we will provide the option of the report button and right next to the profile page, their
Mhm.
profile, we will have some options there where they can report the service or the service provider who
Okay.
they think the profile is fake. Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
Any other questions?
I don't have any.
Not
Yeah.
from me.
For me, I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm clear.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, then if you guys are okay, let's move forward with the tasks.
Right. I'll just copy paste the task from the above
Yeah, some
screen.
of the tasks are similar for all these stories, I guess, so we can use them.
Yeah. Just wait for me, guys. I'll change the login part with the like profile screen in profile logics.
I can continue with my task. Implement profiles API.
Okay, fine. Yeah, here. So I'll just put C, Carlos.
Yeah.
And yeah, how much time do you think will be okay for these tasks?
I think 2 hours.
All right, then let's put number 2 here. What about the other tasks? Any volunteers?
I believe we can do the same as previous one. Document searching, search functionality to help.
All right. So the second last one. Yeah, this one.
That's right.
And what do you think like will be the estimation?
2 hours.
2 hours? I
Yep.
think we're getting 2 hours pretty much. So that's the average time of these tasks, I guess.
Yeah.
Saurav, I would like to do the database schema for profile,
Yeah, sure.
and I would
Here,
estimate the time from 1.5 to 2 hours.
so the estimation time is in the full decimal points. So we can round up to 2 hours. Yeah, if you say so.
Mhm.
Let's put it as 2 hours.
And again, I can do the front end part as I have a good experience with the front end.
Yeah, that would be like more logical as well, because since you are performing a similar kind of task, it
Mhm.
would be easier to maintain the structure of the coding
Consistency.
path as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. So I'm still going to volunteer about the backend part.
Okay. All right. And
Mhm.
Lucky, what do you think will be the estimation for the part for the like front end?
I think I can complete this task in 1 hour.
All right. Let's go with 1 hour then. I think we're done with the third story as well. Let's move forward to the next one. So the next story is as a client, I can book services by selecting the date, time, and location. So as we mentioned in the user story workshop, the client should have these options. Now let's so you already put some tasks here as well. You
Because
copied
we're
this.
going to have like
Yeah.
the similar tasks for every function,
Oh yeah, that's fine.
so
That's
it will
fine.
save some time.
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea, but yeah, and let's continue. So for this user story, guys, if you have any questions or any concerns, please feel free to ask.
I have one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, should bookings be confirmed instantly, or it required the approval of provider? Like once the provider
Well,
will approve, then and then it will be confirmed, or it will directly confirm.
yes, the first part that you said, like the approval will be necessary from the service provider, because based on his availability, maybe I mean like when at the booking of the time of the service provider can have the availability, but in the actual time, if he has some changes, then maybe he can approve or deny the request as well. It
Got it.
depends on the service provider. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
what if like a person books twice? So, do we need to handle that, and how we will handle that?
I mean, like the system will automatically disable the time slots, because once you book the time slot, that particular time slot will not be available for the second booking. So if a person is booking the slot, then the second person won't be able to access that time. So yeah, or maybe the same person won't be able. So there
Okay,
won't be
we
any
need to
kind of
use the unique codes. Okay, I understand.
yeah, yeah. So that kind of things to avoid the duplication of the bookings. Yeah. Any other questions?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then let's proceed. Let's proceed to the the task part.
Yeah. Okay, I'll again do the front end part.
All right. Did you change it the tasks or maybe did you change the tasks?
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
have
Okay.
changed.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
for the
Fine. Go ahead.
booking,
I will continue with my task.
Sure.
And so do I. I'm going to maintain in backend part.
Okay.
I'm also same task.
And yeah, also while you're choosing the task, think of the estimation time as well. Like how much time do you think will it take to complete
Mm,
the task?
I think booking requires some time, so I'll consider taking 2 hours because uh, this one requires more secure environment.
All right. Then yeah,
mm,
whatever time it feels like it is gonna take, then put those hours in the estimation.
And I think
How
the
about
stimulate, I'm sorry.
yeah? Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I think the stimulate for this part, for the backend part, will be around 4.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any volunteer for
Yeah.
this database
I
part?
believe I can do the
Yeah.
same one as the previous
Uh,
one.
Go
yeah.
with the
Booking
database.
functionality.
Oh yeah, so Guilherme can work on this last one, right? The document booking.
The booking database
We're gonna
schema
take around 2
would be
hours.
Yeah, and you think you can take 2 hours, okay? And Deepam, as usual with the database.
yeah the
And
same
how much
amount of
time?
time. Same 2 hours.
2 hours. All right. Let's go to the next user story here. Okay, so as a client, I can make payments securely for book services. So that is our next user story. And for that one, if we need any solution, I mean, like if you have any concerns or questions, ask me.
I do have a question.
Yeah,
So what are the available payment methods for now?
I mean, for now, we can use the credit cards, and if we have enough time, maybe we can also include the PayPal as well. But for now, I guess credit card would be good choice.
Right?
Yeah, we can further expand the options in the future if needed. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question. Will the clients receive a payment confirmation?
Yeah, they will have an email receipt of the payment confirmation
Okay,
once the payment is done. Yeah,
okay, amazing.
so if everyone have their answers, then let's move forward to the task as well. Let's go and do the tasks.
Again, I'm volunteer for the front end part.
All right.
And
Guys,
Yeah, I will take API endpoints.
all
I
right,
feel I feel confident on it.
all right. If you're sure about this, then go ahead. And also, don't forget to mention your estimation.
Yeah. Mm, should 2 hours, between 1 and 2 hours. Let's say 2 hours.
Yeah, just round up.
Yeah.
I know the coding part takes time more than we expect, so
Yeah.
just keep it more. Yeah, so just keep it more.
I'll
And
consider 1.5.
how about
hours.
this part here? Right, next go. All right, the Queen Gap here. Manage this part as well. We also got volunteer for the backend and estimation as well. How about the last part?
I could
Same,
do this one. I
Guilherme.
could do this one.
All right. Okay. Let's put here first letter here and
Yeah.
the time. What do you think about it?
2 hours. It's a good time.
2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours is kind of average time to perform each task.
Looks like that.
Yeah. And here we are not going to mention the half hours. We are just going to round up them to 2 hours. Whatever you're saying. If you feel like,
And for payment database schema, I
all
would
right,
estimate 2 hours,
okay. So
and
this
I'll do
could be your
that part.
name and two part as well. So we also got volunteer for this part as well. Now let's move on to the next one. The user story 6. As a client, I can create my profile and view payment history. So for this part, yeah, any questions?
Yeah, actually, what fields should be edibles? Editables.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you?
What fields should be editables?
I mean, like, you can edit your picture. I mean, like the password, their contact information, and all the things that you can do it on like social media. So the similar kind of things, the personal information.
Mm-hmm. All
Yeah,
right.
so it will include like contact information basically, and their profile picture and their password as well, since we're also giving them the option to change the password.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Thank you.
No worries. Any other questions?
And since I'll be seeing the database here again, so the updates should be like immediate or there should be a time lag between them.
I mean, like for some email, I mean, like for some fields, it would be not immediately because it will require some kind of verifications. For example, if you change the email, I mean, accept the email, I mean, like most of the information will require the verification. So it will be time consuming, I guess. Yeah.
Sorry, can you tell me like except for email?
Yeah, because the email would be changed immediately
Hmm.
since it is the first and foremost priority of the user. Like if they want to log in through their email or something like that, so we cannot delay that. But for the other information,
Okay, I got it.
uh, yeah.
Thanks.
So yeah, guys, please feel free to volunteer any task that you feel you're okay with or you're good at. Then go ahead. You're still making some changes to it. Yeah.
I'll take the same one.
Let's take the same one for the
Implement history
implement history.
API.
Okay. All right. So I'll just, yeah. And also don't forget to mention your estimation.
I'm also going to take the same one.
All right.
Let's say 2 hours.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
say. I'm not sure.
I will help you.
Let's say.
I will help you, Johan.
We'll take written to score for history course.
So the 4 hours that you spent for the like backend is for both of you divided like 2 hours for you and 2 hours for you or something like that. Here the time estimation for the backend. It is your combined
So,
time, right?
the time for the back, I think it will be at least four, because for this part it will be a little bit complex because it requiring handling the updating user details and retrieving the payments data from the database. So, and also need to payment history retrieval. So
Yeah.
it will be a little bit complex. Yeah, 4 hours.
So I mean, like the question I'm saying is that the 4 hours is combined for both of you, right? Since
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
both
both
working on
both of
this.
us. Yeah.
All right. And how about this part of the history database scheme? Is any volunteer for this part? Uh, any volunteer for this part as well? The document history?
Okay, I will take that.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, so any volunteer for this part, for the document history?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay. Then,
Saurav, I was doing the database schema.
all right, so would you like to continue with it?
Yeah, of course. Like it would be like hard for Kajal to do it from scratch.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
didn't respond, so I was like, okay, I will do that.
Oh, maybe I got disconnected.
all right, then, yeah, if you want to continue with this, then just like put your name here. And what would be the estimated
I would
time?
estimate around 2 hours. Same.
All right, and how about your particular me? What do you think? Like, how much time will it take?
I think Guillermo is disconnected. Oh no.
Okay, no worries. So, yeah, maybe he's also thinking about his time as well. So, no worries. For now, let's as an average time, he always takes 2 hours. So maybe just put two for now. If he has an issue or maybe like he wants to change, then maybe we can change it.
That sounds
And
good.
since we are all assigned tasks, then let's move forward to the next one. It's for the uh, wait a moment. It's for service provider. As service provider, I can create a profile with my skills and pricing and availability. So yeah, we need service providers profiles as well. So yeah, you go ahead. Any questions for that one?
I have a question. Do we need to
I'm
validate
sorry, I was
the?
muted. I was asking. Oh, Carlos, you can go ahead if you want.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Suraf, do we need to
Yeah,
validate the pricing inputs?
I mean like price will be already available on the web application for the particular service. But if the
Hmm?
user, I mean like the service provider can also set price within that range as well, because we will provide such range for the particular category where service provider can set their price. Yeah.
I think so. Price, I think, don't we consider that they can discuss the price with the client on the chat, right?
Yeah, they can
Yeah.
also do it for the like a basic idea of like what would be the price range for the particular task. So it would be
Okay, the
under
minimum,
that.
you mean.
Yeah, I mean like the minimum.
All right. And also I have a question. We are allowing
Yeah.
profile pictures, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course, around the profile pictures, but like it should be limited size since like if we have like more more of a like size, then it would be performance issue since
Okay, so you mean the
since it would be
size
like the
limit.
first yeah the size limit for the profile picture because we have to store them on our database as well
Mm-hmm.
and uh you know the bigger things like bigger size takes too much time for loading and all. We would like our application to be user friendly, so as much smooth as possible the experience. So
Uh,
yeah, there will
and
be
yeah, from the previous user story, we had like an update option. So I removed from the tasks from there and we can just adjust that update task here. So I
all
mean,
right.
we can just like put a button here to update their profile.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So all the tasks are ready now to assign. I mean, like to volunteer, all the tasks are ready. So
Front
who
end,
would like to contribute? Yeah, who would like to contribute?
uh, I'll do the front end again.
Yeah, sure.
I will do the API integration.
Yeah, I'm also going to do the backend.
Maybe 1 hour.
Yeah.
Same for me for database.
Also do so cool.
Same for me.
And for me, will be helping system.
Yeah, sure. This one, right? Learning, the last one.
Yes, that's right.
And what time do you think it will take?
I think
2
we have
hours.
a lot of functions for the service provider, so it will easily take like around 2 to 2.5 hours. For now, I'll consider 2 hours.
The same for me.
Alright.
2 hours.
Yeah, and for my part, I think it also will be a little bit more take longer because still need to handling the updates on the profile creation and some implement price validation logic. So yeah, I think it's 4.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Be honest with the time. Yeah. So whatever you seem speak like it will take, then it will take, cause it's a hard part to code and everything.
Kajal,
Yeah.
I think integrating the APIs, I think it can easily take like 2 hours for this part because I have experience doing the integration as well. So I think it can easily take around 2 hours for you to integrate the front end and back end. But if you feel comfortable with 1 hour, I have no issues.
For particular this
Oh
user
yeah.
story, I guess
Mhm.
like after 6 to 7 user stories, I will be experienced.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I
You
have
have.
put at 1 hour. Let's see.
Okay, yeah,
Alright.
you must be comfortable. That's fine with all of us.
Alright, guys. How about you, Guilherme? What do you think will it take for the service provider functionality?
2 hours will be fine.
2 hours. And by the way, I also put 2 hours here on the previous user story as well for your role.
Oh yeah, that's okay too.
Okay. Yeah, then let's move forward to next story. Yeah. Uh, so we have like story number 8, which is as a service provider, I can manage my booking and accept and decline request, as we mentioned earlier as well. So service provider will have the authority to approve or reject the stories. I mean, like reject the services they are providing. So, any questions for this part as well?
I have one question. Like
Yeah.
that the service provider, he or she can make any cancellation policy or something like that.
I mean, like based on the uh, yeah, based on the situation, they would have like a cancellation window type of thing. Yeah. So they will have a window, cancellation
Yeah.
windows.
Yeah.
Any other questions for this particular part?
I mean, I don't have any like particular questions because we have already discussed these stories in our previous workshop, so I don't
Yeah.
have much questions.
Yeah.
Same
Then
here.
let's go proceed to for the volunteers then. If you guys don't have any questions,
Yeah, I'm clear from my side.
all right. Let's move forward and get volunteers to get tasks done.
I can give
Again,
an
So
I'll
example.
like
be the front end.
I think all the user stories are pretty much similar. So like the front end and back end and API integration. So I think most of the tasks are similar. So it makes sense the same person does the task. It would be less time consuming as well, since
I
they
take
will have
this.
some experience at the point. Yeah.
I take the same.
All right.
to
How about this task? Guillermo,
Wow.
you still up for the document functionalities?
Yes.
All right. And how much time do you think will it take?
2 hours ago.
All right. Okay. So yeah, lucky. Can you just round up a little bit? 1.5 hours instead of that. Maybe we can do two, or maybe one if you feel less. We can do one. Is two
I
hours
mean,
okay?
I don't think I'll require like 2 hours. One and a
Yeah.
half would be more than enough for me. But let's just put
Yeah.
2 hours for now.
Just to
We
round
can,
up. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Then let's move forward to the next story, which says, as a service provider, I can view my earnings and track payment history. So, if there's any questions for this user story as well,
yeah,
since we
I
already,
have.
yeah, please go ahead.
So since you are asking about earnings and payment history, so I'm concerned about updation of data. So since like we will be getting payments like every day. So how frequent do you want me to update the payment?
I mean, like, payment is a very crucial thing for both the service provider and for the user as well, for the client as
Mm-hmm.
well. So, it should be like in the real time. So, when the payment is made, they should be updated on the
Okay.
time. Yeah. So
After
they
each
can also get
transaction, right?
the after each transaction, they it should
Okay.
be in the like real time data.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll take care of the database part then.
All right. So you are okay with the database part?
I'll do the front end for the earnings screen.
Okay. Um, the other parts, the back end and volunteers.
I'm taking the same one as previous, the documentation.
Yeah, me
All right.
too.
Oh,
View
I'm still
earnings, BI.
okay. I'm still going to choose backend part. Sorry.
And how much time do you think Guillermo will it take for your part?
Well, I believe my part.
Guillermo?
Guillermo, we cannot hear you.
I think he has some connection issues today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
say 2-3 hours.
oh, he got disconnected. Should we wait for
I
him?
mean, like, guys, let's just keep this empty until he comes, and maybe we can fill this detail later. Meanwhile, we can work on the next story, and we can also provide him information if he needs while we're working on it. So, yeah, till then, move forward with the next topic. So, the next user story is as a service provider, I can chat with the clients about the service details, the payment and all the things that they can chat about, like what kind of service, I mean, their times and if they want to change like location or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So
any
for
questions for
that,
this one?
for that, I have a question. Uh, the chats should be saved or not?
I mean, like, we can provide the option of saving the chat for like 30 days, and we can have the policy of like if any service or any service provider or client have any issue with the provided service, then they can contact within 13 days. So we can save them like for 30 days, and then if we find any no complaint, then it can be removed automatically. So I think 30 days of time frame would be enough for the chats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
More
it's
than 30
professional,
days.
so yeah, the chat will be automatically deleted
Perfect.
because the chats are being saved in the database. So we also have to maintain like as much low data as possible. So let's go for the tasks as well.
I take the same. I will take the same.
You take this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Lapinder, I think you're trying to say that you're muted, so we cannot hear you.
Oh, I'm really sorry, guys. I'll do the front end again.
Okay. As always, you guys have chosen your sites for the front end and back end. Yeah, that's good.
And I'm also going to take the same.
All right.
Just one more question. We are not including like the calling system, right? So it should be just simple chat, right?
Yeah, just a simple set.
Okay.
Yeah,
It will take
because
me like just 1 hour
it would
for creating the front end.
be like if we provide the calling feature, then it would be like so much of the coding as well. And since we are just releasing the app, we will keep the functions as minimal as possible. Then we can discuss those functions in the future.
Yes. So just 1 hour is enough for me for completing this part.
How about this part? Do we have Guilherme with us?
Think I know. Do you have his contact so you can try to like contact him?
I think he's facing some kind of technical difficulties. I'll send him a message.
Saurabh, I think Gilherme was taking care of the UI design in the previous stories. So we can assume that he will be, yeah, he is it.
All right, then, yeah. And Guilherme, if you're okay with the functionality, then we'll provide you the same task again.
I'm sorry, my computer ran out of battery, so I had to grab the charger. So as I
No
was
worries.
saying, the helping system will be the best for me, and it will take around 2 hours.
Okay. And since you lost connection, we also didn't assign the amount of time for the last
Oh,
part as well.
2 hours.
So
2 hours.
okay. Okay, guys. So I think we have assigned all the tasks for this user story as well. So let's move on to the next one. It's about the service provider. As a service provider, I can update my availability to reflect open time slots. As one of you guys asked me a question about like how can the availability can be changed, and yeah, it should be manual by the service provider because he's the one we will provide the service and we should know his availability. So, any questions for this particular task as well?
Yeah, just one question. So for this one, should we send reminders to update availability?
I mean, like sending them reminder to update their availability will be like a bit of a difficult. So, I mean, like not necessary for now. So maybe for the future version. For now, let's just don't consider it. For now, let's just keep it simple.
All right.
Yeah. So, any other questions for this part? Since we're already aware about the service provider's availability,
All clear. Yeah, for me.
then let's go for the tasks. Volunteers.
I'll choose front end again, and it will take me like 30 minutes to do this task.
But you have to round up the time. So, yeah, just put 1 hour because, yeah,
I think 0.5, so 0.5 we consider as 30 minutes.
Sound an easy job for you, bro. Easy work.
I mean, it is just one feature update availability, so I don't have much to do in front end.
all right. So, what about the other parts? Do we have the same volunteer for the same parts? I mean, like for
Yeah.
the backend and
Yeah,
I
it's
can
the
do
same.
You're going to take the same one.
Yeah,
The
me
backend.
too.
and what about the estimation, guys?
So I'll estimate 1.5 hour for this setup.
All right.
In this part, I think you still need 4 hours for the backend because need to update the availability in real time and handling some conflict resolution. So 4 hours.
Okay. If we sum it quick, then yeah, 4 hours it is. How about you, Chingyao? I mean, like for the SQL update availabilities, how much time do you think will it take?
I still think 2 hours is suitable.
All right. And for the functional availabilities, functionality helping in the system, do we have volunteer?
For update availability, hey Gee, can you do this part again?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, if you're okay with it, then yeah. And how much
Roughly
time?
take 2 hours.
2 hours. All right. Let's go for the next user story. And which is as a client, I can access my past and current orders and provide feedbacks.
So the
So for this
basic,
part,
yeah, I have
yeah,
one question. So
yeah,
same,
go ahead.
how long you want me to keep the information saved in the system?
I mean, like for the orders, for the chat, we had like 30 minutes of, 30 days of option. But for the orders, I think it should be like 1 year, maybe 1 year. So yeah, so it would be like 1 year of the time for the orders.
Okay,
After each year,
one.
it will be like reset, and yeah, for 1 year.
Yeah, I'll note it down. No problem. That's it.
Guys, feel free to ask any questions if you have for the user
I
stories.
think
I know.
I just have another question. Don't you think we should keep this information saved for lifetime? The orders history, I mean,
Like uh,
Lakwinder,
uh,
I'll answer you.
mm-hmm.
Maybe it will be like it will put a extra load on the database system when our cost of maintaining this website or application will go too high to
I
save the
mean,
data for a lifetime.
I have like just in future if someone have like criminal record, so it might be needed for like verification or something that the person have worked there before. Was there any dispute issues while he was working? So that's the only concern I have. I
We
mean,
can do it. It depends on the user, our
yes,
customer.
that's the
I
thing.
mean, like, that also got me concerned as well. So I think your suggestion is good for the lifetime because, yeah, it's a good idea to keep the track of the work and the orders. Yeah, nice point. Thank you.
All
Any
right.
other questions?
Yeah, that was all with me.
Yeah. So anybody else? If we do not have any question, then let's move forward with the tasks and volunteers. Volunteers, get ready for your
Front
get
end
ready for your
again,
task.
and
Yeah.
this task I'll take around like 2 hours to complete.
All right. How about other tasks? Volunteers.
Same for me. 2 hours
Same for me
for
as well.
database.
All right.
2 hours for QA.
Same for me too.
Sort of 2 hours for database.
All right. Uh, I hear you let me say 2 hours as well.
Yes, 2 hours.
But let's make it two. All right then. If nobody has an issue, then let's move forward to the next user story. So the next user story is for the moderator. As a moderator, I can view reports submitted by the users regarding the disputes. As you also mentioned, like, do we have any options for making the report to the account? Like, if the account is fake or something, so those all the reports would go to the moderator and they can take actions. So yeah, they will have a they can view all the disputes and they can proceed further with that. So yeah, if anyone have any questions with this part, then please feel free to ask.
Um, yeah, I have a question. How
Okay.
should we prioritize reports?
For prioritizing reports, it will be like based on the words those are used in the reports. Because you know some keywords which are like more value, more priority than the other. So we will define those keywords, and based on that, we will prioritize the reports which are like need immediate attention or which
Mhm.
can like wait. So just this kind of sorting, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Got it. Thank you.
Gee, can you hear us?
Hey, yes, I can. Sorry.
Are you down for the same part for this user
Yes,
story, the
yes,
document?
I am. Sorry about the connection.
It's fine. And what's the estimate you think it's gonna take? Is 2 hours enough?
Yes.
Alright.
Next story. Yeah, I think is 15.
Uh, I guess our Agile has some connection issues.
Sorry. I didn't notice that my microphone and camera were. I was talking to myself.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
guys. I really noticed that. Yeah, let's go on to the next story since we don't have any issues with the previous ones. Issue the story 15. As an admin, I can suspend or reinstate accounts and manage permissions. So for this part, if you have any questions, then please go ahead.
From my side, I think I'm just confused about what kind of reasons can need a suspension.
Uh, as one of you already mentioned in the previous user story, like if they have fake account or something, or maybe they're fraud or like abusing the client, or if the client is abusing the service provider as well, vice versa, something like that, and if they violate our policies we made for the web application, so yeah, those can be the reasons for the suspension.
Okay. And it's very clear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So anyone else have any questions, or we should like continue for the volunteer?
I could do documents administration permission functionality again.
All right. And how much time do you think will it take?
2 hours as well.
All right.
For me, the same. Admin
Okay.
permissions API. Take me like around maximum 2 hours.
I've already put my information. It will take me like 2 hours, and I'm still down for the front end part.
Yeah. You're interested in front end. So yeah, we have all the information for this user story as well. Let's move on to the next one. I think it's the last one. Yeah, it is the last one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
For our
as an
first
admin,
release, right?
yeah, for our first release, iteration one.
Alright.
And the story is that as an admin, I can review verification requests and moderate reviews. So anyone have any questions about
Yeah.
this user story?
I have
Yeah,
I
please.
have a very quick question. Do
Yes,
we
please.
allow users to appeal rejected like verification or
I mean, like it depends. Uh, for the rejected verifications, you say they need to provide some additional documentation.
Mhm.
Yeah, for requesting again. I mean, like for appealing for the rejected
Okay.
verifications, they will want some kind
Okay.
of documentation. Yeah.
They have to provide additional. Okay. Got it.
Like,
Thank you.
any other questions? No worries.
I don't have any.
I'm good.
Yeah, then let's move forward with the volunteering part. Guys, do I have volunteer?
Consider me again as your front end developer.
Who's good with the front end? Angie.
Yeah, I will take
Um,
the same.
Angeloni,
I
you
also
saying that
the same task.
you're going with the same thing?
Yeah.
2 hours.
I could do the same position again.
Okay, and how much time do you think it's gonna take the same time?
2 hours.
Yeah, fine.
for me as well, 2 hours.
All right. Let's put it 2 hours.
For me, I
And how
think
about,
it's 4 hours on each.
I mean, like combined, you mean, or each?
Yeah.
If you take 4 hours each, then it would take like 4 and 4, 8 hours.
8 hours. No, it's 4 is okay.
4 is okay, yeah.
So, I mean, like, okay, so combined 4 hours. All
Yeah,
right, guys.
combined 4.
So, I guess we are also done with this last user story as well. Yeah, we're done with all the user stories. We have discussed all the user stories and disaggregated them. We also had volunteers for these workshops. That was pretty nice because I didn't have to wait that much for all the volunteers. And we have estimated time for each user story by volunteers as well. For the actual column, we are going to wait till we are done with the coding part, and we will put the actual time spent on these tasks as well. So after volunteering in all of these tasks, does any of you think that it's too much or they cannot handle it? So if they would like to discuss, then go on. Maybe we can have some solution if you think that's too much.
I think it is fine by me. If I'm handling the front end, it's fine by me. I
All right,
don't consider it to be too much workload.
all right. How about other people? Do
Yeah,
you
I'm
think the
good
same?
with API.
Yeah, and please feel free to say like if you feel like more, then we can have some solution for that one.
Yes, if any of you think that you are having difficulties in any of the parts, I can help with that. As I have worked on some projects, so I can help you guys. Just drop a text in on the Teams. I can help you with your parts if you want.
Thank you so much. I think
Thank
I
you,
need
thank you.
some. Yeah, I'm so fine with my part.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
So
Clear.
is everyone okay with their parts?
Yeah.
All right. Then do we have any questions here?
I
All
think we have covered everything for a first iteration.
Yeah, I think the same. So if we don't have any questions, then I think we're done with this workshop. And thank you guys for joining this workshop. It was a great work, and thank you for volunteering for all these tasks. I know it's not easy, but still, you can have some help from your team members. And yeah, that's it. So I'll
Thank you.
stop sharing my screen. Yeah, and if anyone have any questions, then yeah, please feel free to ask before we end this workshop.
I'm clear from my side. All good.
All right.
I'm good.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, me too.
I'm good. Thank you.
How about you, Deepan?
Yeah, I'm good.
Chinga, you okay with this?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, then I think that's done for the iteration one planning. And thank you guys again for joining and volunteering for your tasks. And yeah, see you in the next meeting.
Thank you, Saraf.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
See
you.
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
See you, everyone.
See you.